In hopes to get you smelling better than everybody else around you, I'm going to give you guys 5 fragrances that will definitely make you stand out this cool season of 2024. The 5 fragrances I'm about to share with you will definitely give you guys that special something that you might be looking for this fall/winter season. So stick around. These 5 fragrances will definitely elevate your style. Let's get into them. Welcome back to another video. Max Forti here. If you love to make a great and lasting impression, you should know by now that smelling good is a great way to do that. The 5 fragrances I'm about to lay on you are going to be the best 5 discoveries I made this past September of 2024. Of course, every month I compile lists of dozens of fragrances that I try, whether they're new releases or stuff that I just discovered for the first time. Hands the best discoveries of the year. At the end of the year, you'll get the top 10 best discoveries of the year, as well as the best releases of the year. But these 5 fragrances not necessarily are brand new releases, but again, the first time I've encountered them, and if they had that something else, that special something, they're going to be featured here. So let's hop into it. The first fragrance I'm going to highlight for you here today is going to be from the house of 𝗵𝗲, which I talk to you guys about here on the channel every now and again. This is called 𝗍𝗍, D-H-A-I, and this is basically a very intriguing fragrance. This is actually a combination of 2 different genres, believe it or not. It's going to be a woody spicy, almost gourmand, but not quite. It's mostly a woody spicy, meets a aromatic/fougere lavender type of a vibe. Not quite a barbershop, but you know, a woody aromatic/woody spicy gourmand. It's got 2 facets. You're gonna have cedar wood, lavender, oak moss, lots of the ingredients that you'd find normally with a fougere type scent or a barbershop. But then again, it's embellished by these really intricate notes like oud, for example. You have guaiac oud, you have vanilla, you have the oak moss that I talked about, the lavender. So all the barbershop feel ingredients plus some gourmand, woody, spicy facets as well. This is very unique. It's not going to be for everyone. Very intriguing. There's oud here. It's a little bit animalic/medicinal, but it's quite exotic. It's quite intriguing. I love this one. Unskinned, this stuff sings. And it's one of those fragrances that will definitely intrigue people and get people asking and stopping you. What are you wearing? You smell so good. You know, I've never smelled something this different. And we're talking about getting you guys stuff that's not more of the same, off the beaten path. That's exactly what this fragrance is. From the house of 𝗵𝗲, 𝗍𝗍, Extrait de Parfum. Coming here at the 5th spot, or the first, topic of conversation here in this video. Let me know if you guys have tried this particular brand. They're from the United Arab Emirates, and so far, everything I've tried from this brand has been nothing but stellar. Longevity, projection, performance overall, exoticness, and uniqueness of the fragrances, including 𝗍𝗍 right here. Guys, check this out. If you have tried this fragrance, let me know in the comments your thoughts about this fragrance. And of course, if you haven't yet, definitely try this one. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised if you're in the market for something unique, exotic, and powerful. Next up, from the house of Niche Perfumery, this is going to be a US-based brand with a, Latino/French kind of a background. This is going to be Almond Suede from the house of Niche. Now this one here, ladies and gentlemen, is one that I'm quite fond of because, as you know, amazing sprayers here. Oh, this stuff smells great. As you know, I do favor my boozy fragrances, my leather fragrances, and of course, my tobacco fragrances. This one here is going to be a leather-based scent. Almond Suede is exactly what you're going to hear here. It's going to be a suede-like leather, very subtle, very understated elegance here. First things first, the nose behind this one is 𝗵𝗃, and she is nothing short of a master perfumer. This one here is going to be very intricate, very exotic. You have that almond. Of course, the suede leather is going to be the star player. If you love a good leather fragrance, you're going to get that here. It puts you in the mind of, wearing your perfect garment, made to measure garment, or a gorgeous suede leather jacket, especially for this time of the year, fall and winter. It's gonna feel great. It's comforting, it's cozy, it's cocooning, it's inviting, it smells amazing. There is a honeycomb facet here with that almond, adds this borderline gourmand, but not quite. Sweet, yes, inviting, of course, but not overly sweet. The leather, again, the star player, very warm, very, spicy at times. Just feels like a perfect garment. That is the perfect way to describe this fragrance. In fact, I might even spray this on today. One of my favorite discoveries. And again, this is a brand new release, so it would have to also check the box of one of the best releases of the year so far. Guys, check out Almond Suede. If you love the note of almond, if you love leather fragrances, this is a must try. No 2 ways about it. Next up, a fragrance from the house of Regalian, which is going to be a house from Istanbul, from Turkey. And this is their new presentation. Love the bottles, very nicely, great shape. Love the square looking bottles with the beautiful, struck glass. You have the magnetic metal caps. Attention to detail here is great. The sprayers are nice, not beastly, but quite nice. And this one, my friends, is called Antidote. An Antidote, not to be confused with the old Antidote from Viktor and Rolf, long discontinued, love that fragrance. This one has nothing to do with that fragrance, besides the name, of course. But the smell of this fragrance is going to remind you of a couple things when you first spray this on. If you do love Naxos from Xerjoff, if you do love Pure Havane from Mugler, long discontinued, you're going to like this one. However, it's not exactly, you know, pound for pound the same fragrance at all. This actually goes into a totally different territory. It goes into a more aromatic / herbal facet of the fragrance, making it not as playful, not as sweet, because I think you do have honey in both Pure Havane with the tobacco and Naxos. Both of those fragrances, you do have honey. You do have honey here, but again, the whole profile, the tobacco, the honey, you know, the spices, all the fruitiness, everything you have with Pure Havane and Naxos will be present here. However, this fragrance is laced with some aromatic components such as clary sage. You do have thyme. So there's a ton of herbal notes here along with lavender, making this perhaps a more mature, more well put together kind of a scent, a little bit more upscale, if you will. So if you do like those fragrances, I think they're great, of course. Pure Havane and Naxos are incredible. But if you do wanted something a little bit more mature, a little bit more old school vibe with that fougere / tobacco and honey situation, you're gonna love this one. I'm really enamored with this one because you guys know I love my tobaccos, and I like what they did here. They took that, you know, profile that I loved with Naxos and Pure Havane and then infused these really nice aromatic components. Green, I think there's oak moss, lavender, sage, all those, you know, components that I like that make a fragrance a little bit more mature, upscale, refined, and more assertive, if you will. So this one here checks all those boxes. And again, one of my favorite discoveries. This is a brand that has been revamped, if you will. So I think their current releases are actually really nice. They're trying to make a, you know, an impact in the industry. And I think Antidote will definitely get you guys smelling amazing. If you do love classic meets modern, this one here, guys, a must try. In fact, you could try all the fragrances on this list. As I say to you guys all the time, don't blind buy it. You know, I smell well, so you don't have to. I blind buy, so you don't have to. So go to perfume.com, use my code MAX12, try anything on this list, and anything you want, designer, niche, indie, you name it. You guys can try it, wear on skin. Make sure you love it. Once you guys are ready to commit to a full bottle because you wore it and you know it agrees with you, works with you, then you can cough up the dough. But don't blind buy, guys. Go to perfume.com, use my code, and check anything you want, as always, from a fragrance lover to another. So the next one here on the list is going to be one from a house that I've never heard about it. You know, the fragrance I talked about before were fragrance brands that I've actually knew over the years. This one here is a fragrance that I had my first experience with it last month, and by gosh, I fell in love with the brand. But most importantly, this particular fragrance here, which is one of my favorite vanillas today. It's more than just a vanilla scent. You guys hear about vanillas, tonkas, you know, very popular these days. This is going to be a boozy style vanilla. Think about if this was like an aged, you know, liqueur with the vanilla bourbon type of a situation. That's what you're gonna get here from Essential Parfums. This is 𝗵𝗏𝗔 from 𝗚𝗶𝘃𝗆𝗄, which is the nose here. He is no longer with us, as we know. God bless his soul. He's no longer here with us in this terrain, in this planet. But he left us with amazing creations such as this one. And 𝗵𝗏𝗔 is exactly that, a divine vanilla. I might spray this on, ladies and gentlemen. This is just an incredible scent. As soon as you spray this on, it will take over the room. It's got this rum, you know, whiskey kind of a vibe up top. It's very boozy, it's very spicy. I believe there's also some aromatic notes here, some spicy notes. But all in all, this is an incredible boozy style vanilla. Boozy, spicy, woody, and aromatic. Amazing stuff. If you put this on, I guarantee you're gonna get compliments, and I guarantee you people are gonna stop in their tracks and they're gonna be like, wow, what are you wearing? If you're looking to elevate your style, you're looking for a vanilla that's not more of the same, those syrupy, overly sweet vanillas out there, guys, check this one out. This is refined. Everything that we've become accustomed to with the vanillas, this is not, you know, and that's why it won my heart. This is a vanilla that has such incredible character. And if you're looking for a unique vanilla, if you do love vanillas, but you wanted something that's not more of the same, guys, check out 𝗵𝗏𝗔. I think the name is very fitting. You're going to love it. I'm in love with this one. In fact, I might spray this on today. So one of the best vanillas I've ever put my nose on. Try this, come back here and thank me. This is just exquisite vanilla at its finest. Before I reveal my favorite find of September 2024, which is the fragrance coming up next, I want to share with you guys a couple reminders. Number one, if you guys want to save, not just try before you buy it, of course, perfume.com, but if you want to buy a bottle, if you want to buy things that are going to elevate your style, refine, of course, we're talking about niche. Two partners of the channel that I like to highlight here today is going to be 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏, which I talked to you guys about many times. Over 40 brands to choose from, exotic fragrances, hard to find brands that you're not gonna find everywhere. So if I'm looking for, you know, up and coming niche brands or brands that are, again, off the beaten path and no one's really talking about, which a lot of these fragrances are, and a lot of the fragrances that I share with you throughout the year, you will find at 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏.com. You can use my code, details below, 10% off site-wide, and of course, with every order you get free samples. Check them out. And of course, Max Aroma, you know, partner of the channel for many years, over a decade. Guys, check out maxaroma.com for your anything you want to find. Designers, niche, not just niche. 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏 is just niche. But Max Aroma, you can find everything. But of course, niche is where they shine. They pretty much carry all the top brands and, you know, the best up and coming niche brands, such as some of the ones I talked about here on the channel today. And again, you can use my code. I believe it's Forti10, which will give you guys 10% off site-wide. From a fragrance lover to another, everything listed below. Enjoy. And of course, one last reminder, ScentXplore.com. The time you're watching this video, it's about a month and a half left to the biggest niche perfume convention in the Americas, guys. Check it out, ScentXplore.com. Don't miss out. If you've never been there, you guys are missing out big time. We're talking about 80 plus brands, the usual suspects, of course, the top brands of the world, but also incredible up and coming niche brand. Every year with the rising star brands, you guys will discover incredible brands that will then make a name within the next few months and years to come, but you're gonna discover them at the event as well as, you know, exclusive releases, you know, new releases, new launches, masterclass, workshops, incredible immersive experience, very inclusive. We want everybody to come. If you love fragrances, we want you there, guys. So check out ScentXplore.com, and of course, I hope to see you there on December 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's ScentXplore.com, the 6th annual International Niche Convention in the Americas. Last but not least, we're going to talk about a fragrance here that I'm in love with. This is going to be a fragrance that I discovered this past month of September. Of course, this is October. This is a house of Balchaud from Paris. This is Mango Cuir, you know, translating mango leather. Now, this particular mango here, very nice sprayers, by the way. Beautiful bottle. Got a little stone up top. This particular mango here is not going to be your ordinary mango. Again, I love leathers, you know, I love leathers, I love boozy scents, I love my tobaccos. This particular leather here is absolutely beastly. The mango here, of course, adds the fruitiness to the mango. You're gonna test it as soon as you spray it. However, it's more of a green mango with an incense vibe, and of course, the gorgeous leather here, which is a power bomb of a leather. If you do love leathers, guys, I'm gonna say it right off the bat. This is a must try. You have to try this fragrance. This is long lasting. It's a very exotic, intricate, incensey, you know, leathery and fruity green mango. Very exotic, very different than anything I've tried. And let me tell you, this is very, very powerful. You spray this on, a couple sprays, this is gonna follow you throughout the day. It's gonna linger on your skin. If you spray your clothes, it'll be there for days on out, and people are definitely gonna ask you, what are you wearing? I actually wore this 2 weeks ago, and again this past week, and every time I wear this, it never fails. People ask me, what are you wearing? You smell so good. You know, who smells like this? It's a very intricate and unique, exotic type of mango here, you know, along with the leather, guys. These 5 here will definitely elevate your style this fall/winter season. These are great for the season right now that we're in, so I'm glad to share them with you. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy the channel, if you do appreciate what I do here, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and hit the bell so you get these videos straight into your feed. And of course, I will see you right back here with another video very soon. Take care, smell great, and I hope to see you at ScentXplore. Don't miss out, details below. Catch you later.